Hey everyone, my name is Rashidi. I'm a former / recovering C-suite executive who's not in transition, but I've definitely started my own company and doing my own thing, speaking, advising, writing. I got a book out, which has done well. Super happy about that. I am so excited to be here. And Demetrios asked me how I like my coffee. All black, no BS, no fillers, no nonsense. Just straight black, get to the point, and give me that caffeine rush so I can keep doing good shit. Back to your question, or what are the wrong use cases? I think a lot of people choose business value. That's great. But if you only use business value as your marker, so let's say criticality, but not complexity, that's where a lot of companies get into trouble and they get stuck into perpetual POC purgatory. You have a lot of AI use cases that are just in POC mode, and they're wondering why they even have a hard time shifting things into production. And the reason they have a hard time is because they don't even have the basic infrastructure. They can't even calculate the cost of workloads to be able to push something in POC. Could you imagine pushing it into production? Or they've got your classic DevOps mechanisms in place, but they don't have MLOps or DevOps for AI, which is totally different. Because when you do software development, you push a piece of code into production, it is static. Once that code is containerized and it lives in the ether, it's alive and well. That's not how it works with AI. It is a live wire. It's a live stream. You're only as good as your last piece of information. So building data pipelines and the intricacies associated with that, the orchestration of data being fed into the ops, and then managing the security protocol, it's just a different beast, and people aren't prepared for that. So I always say, if you have the maturity, great. If not, you have to take complexity into consideration to see what's realistic or not, to get out of that POC perpetual or perpetual POC purgatory where most folks are.
Great term, by the way. That is the 3 Ps.
The 3 Ps. Get out of the 3 Ps. Pick a use case you can actually deploy. I was recently on a client site because I'm advising now, and one of the major management consulting firms had done a strategy. There were like 12 use cases, and they're like, we don't know where to start. I was like, well, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And after I did, I was like, 9 of these 12 you can't even do. I'm like, you won't even be able to soft launch this stuff because you're missing this and you're missing this and you're missing this. And I'm like, so I wouldn't even consider it. So the answer is these 3. It's kind of easy. And like, they were pissed off that they paid nearly $1 million for this AI strategy for use cases they wouldn't even be able to launch.